Ex-stripper accused of sexually abusing boy dog lands 20 years behind bars. A New Orleans ex-stripper who was accused of sexually abusing a 4-year-old boy and having sex with a dog has been sentenced to 20 years in prison. Angeline Lodis, 33, of Old Jefferson, pleaded guilty Monday to forcible rape, possession of child pornography involving a juvenile under 13, and sexual battery, according to court records cited by NOLA.com. Lodis, who deputies said previously worked as a stripper at a Bourbon Street club in New Orleans, had been jailed since her October 2014 arrest after the boy's father contacted sheriff's officials. The boy's father alleged that Lodis' cousin gave him videos and photographs showing her performing oral sex on the 4-year-old sometime between late 2012 and October 2014. She was indicted by the grand jury in February 2015. NOLA.com previously reported she needs to be under the jail. I can't believe what I'm reading. When grilled by investigators, Lodis confessed to being the woman in the images and videos, but claimed that she had been drugged at the time. She also insisted she could not identify the child in the disturbing images and clips an arrest affidavit shows. Another video reviewed by authorities showed Lodis having sex with a dog. According to the arrest affidavit, Jefferson Parish prosecutors ultimately didn't pursue charges since the incident occurred in St. Laundry Parish, NOLA.com reported. As part of the plea deal, the aggravated rape count against Lodis was reduced to forcible rape. She faced a mandatory life sentence if found guilty of the former charge. A judge ultimately sentenced her to 20 years for forcible rape, as well as possession of child pornography. The judge also sentenced Lodis, who must register as a sex offender, to 10 years for sexual battery, which she will serve concurrently with no parole or probation, NOLA.com reported. In 2015, a lawyer for Lodis said she planned to plead not guilty by reason of insanity and would undergo psychiatric and psychological evaluations. Well, it seems that the judge was being stiff and firm. It's rare that happens. It's extremely rare. I can't believe I read this. I mean, it's stuff like this that would make you want to throw a person out a window. There's nothing to say. There's no words. There really is no words. The sad thing is that you have a rising in this country of people who think pedophilia should be normal. That's the thing. It's on the horizon. Okay. Now that I'm talking about it, let me bring up a story right now. Okay. So the update. Yeah, here it is. So update. Okay. Here we go. I'll bring it up right now. Okay. Let's see. It's showing right here. Yeah, it's showing. Okay, great. Organization of Professors, Old Dominion University, didn't handle research controversy correctly. What? What happened? I'll let you listen to the video. The American Association of University of Professors at Old Dominion chapter said they weren't happy with the way the university handled the controversy around Dr. Alan Walker. Why were they not? Why were they not happy? You see, the thing is like Alan Walker, who is a transformer. She said that basically pedophiles should be named MAPS, minors. How she put it again? Basically, is it's a. Let me see the term right here. I'm sorry. I'll let her tell you. That's basically how I'll put it. I'll let her tell you. Yeah, I'm bringing this up. It sounds a little disorganized, but it's just the fact that talking about this case, I'm telling you, giving you an example how this is on the rise, how these sick creeps, whether they male or female, are on the rise in this country, and they're trying to gain ground. You throw one in the cell, yes, but more of them are coming, and they have degrees, and they come from universities. Let's just get into it.
Something big is happening at the Virginia Zoo right now. Grab your family and enjoy Zoolumination. Experience. With a walk during the day.
3 weeks since Old Dominion University placed a professor on leave for controversial comments they made about pedophilia. The professor said the word pedophile shouldn't be used to describe people who are attracted to children. A local group has come forward to say they aren't happy with how ODU handled the situation. Sarah Hammond tells us more.
The controversy around ODU professor Dr. Alan Walker centers around the argument in their book that not everyone who's attracted to children will abuse them. In a 29-minute interview with the Prestagia Foundation, Walker said minor attracted people, or MAPS, should be used to describe people who are attracted to children.
A lot of people, when they hear the term pedophile, they automatically assume that it means a sex offender. And that isn't true, and it leads to a lot of misconceptions.
Since the 54-second clip from that interview went viral on social media, both the university and Walker have issued statements. Walker is currently on administrative leave until their contract expires in May of next year.
What experts like Dr. Walker are saying is that telling these people that they are inherently bad and doomed to offend is counterproductive.
Now, the ODU chapter of the American Association of University Professors say they aren't happy with the way the university handled the controversy. They say the university needs to work on communication, due process, and protections of academic freedom. The local chapter says they want to work with the university to ensure faculty are fairly protected from media and public outrage. They say faculty should not be placed on leave because the public doesn't understand their research. They go on to say when Walker's work was published over the summer, the university was given a memo that details how the book could be misconstrued and provided talking points to refute any misconceptions. The chapter says those talking points were not used once that interview clip gained traction on social media. At the time, ODU said Walker's administrative leave was motivated by the school's obligation to maintain a safe and conducive learning environment. For 13 News Now, I'm Sarah Hammond.
And the AAUP's Old Dominion University chapter president, Dr. Daniel Richards, says they stand in solidarity with Walker and are working with university administration to, quote, ensure the faculty in the future are protected against mischaracterization of our research, and that social media reactions and threats do not have the power to quickly nullify one of those core principles of American higher education, quoting the freedom to research challenging topics for the betterment.
Yeah, right. Sure. Yeah. That's a bunch of BS. They want the right to normalize pedophilia. They're not saying it right away. They're trying to sneak it in. And this is what I'm showing you. They even got big time professors going on TED Talks trying to normalize pedophilia. They are trying to normalize pedophilia. Don't believe the smokes and mirrors. Don't believe the gaslighting. This is what they're trying to do. Okay? It's clear as day what they're trying to do. All right? It's like someone saying, people who hear voices in their head to murder people, just because they don't act, if they don't act on it, they should be protected with dignity. People who think about killing other people. The Long Dark Road by Alan Walker. Isn't that a great seller? Come on now. Or a person who's who thinks and has the urges of being a serial rapist. Just because they think about it and they tell you they think about it, if they haven't acted on it, that means they're safe in our society to walk around amongst us. The Long Dark Road by Alan Walker. Feel safe yet? I sure to hell don't. It's been almost 3 weeks since controversial Old Dominion University professor Dr. Alan Walker has been placed on administrative leave after saying the word pedophile shouldn't be used to refer people who are attracted to children. Yes, the hell it should. The local chapter of the American Association of University Professors said they're not happy with the way the university handled the situation. You could tell them to go to hell. The controversy around Walker centers around the argument in their book, not everyone who is attracted to children will abuse them. In a 29-minute interview with the Protestant Foundation, Walker said minor attracted people or MAPs should be used to describe people who are attracted to children but aren't acting on that attraction. Let me tell you something, man. These people lust after kids, and it's only a matter of time till they find a reason or an excuse to act on these urges. And what's going on in our society now, it's only the tip of the iceberg. It's only a matter of when they will act on these kids or find some way to be predators. Okay? It's just a matter of time. It's less stigmatizing than other terms like pedophile. A lot of people, when they hear the term pedophile, they automatically assume that it means sex offender. It does. And it isn't true. And it leads to a lot of misconceptions, Walker said in an interview. Since the 54-second clip from the interview went viral on social media, both the university and Walker have issued statements on social media. Walker said, in part, I want to be clear, child sexual abuse is morally wrong and inexcusable crime. Right. So people who think about molesting kids should be put in an institution. They should not be allowed to be around the general population of society. Okay? You want to study these people so badly? Go study them in prison. Go study them somewhere else. The fact of the matter is, this is wrong. Okay? Because anybody with a brain can see that this is just a slippery slope. They want to normalize this. Okay? And the university doesn't want the public to righteously point their moral fingers at them and demand that they stop this research and demand that you get the hell out of the university. Because parents are paying their kids to be there. And they don't need you trying to indoctrinate them into pedophilia. If you don't think that's going to happen, that's the next step, then you're a fool. Because this is all in steps. Okay? This is all in steps. And contrary to popular belief, pedophilia and the alphabet community go hand in hand. Those are facts. The university said an academic community plays a valuable role in the quest for knowledge. A vital part of this is being willing to consider scientific and other empirical data that may involve controversial issues and perspectives. No, you want the right to probably use some junk science in a way to find a way to rape people's kids. That's it. Walker will be on administrative leave until their contract expires in May of next year. The ODU, Old Dominion University chapter of the American Association of University Professors, said that this situation didn't unfold how it should have. Right. They wrote in a letter that the university needs to work on communication, due process, and protections of academic freedom. The local chapter wants to work with the university to ensure faculty are fairly protected from media and public outrage. You want to be protected from media and public outrage. Why? Basically, you want protection to find a way to legalize pedophilia without any consequences. They said faculty should not be placed on leave just because the public don't understand their research. We understand your research. We want no parts of it in an institution that they're paying tuition for their kids to learn, to be educated, to graduate, not to be indoctrinated into pedophilia, whether it's in your face or low key. The administration should serve as the protective barrier between faculty, their research, and the public. Faculty and administration need to work as one body to counter uninformed outrage, mischaracterization, and misled notions of academic freedom. The letter reads. They go on to say when Walker's work was published over the summer, the university was given a memo that detailed how the book could be misconstrued and provide talking points to refute any misconceptions. The chapter said those talking points were not used once Walker's interview clip gained traction on social media. People are disgusting. The AAUP's Old Dominion chapter president Dr. Daniel Richards said the organization stands in solidarity with Walker and is working with the university administration to ensure that the faculty in the future are protected against mischaracterization of our research, and that social media reactions and threats do not have the power to quickly nullify one of the core principles of American higher education, the freedom to research, challenge topics for the betterment of society. No, the betterment of what you want society to turn into. Richards went on to say, Walker's work in part of a larger movement in their field to try and reframe child sexual abuse as a preventable public health problem. In November, Old Dominion University said Walker's administrative leave was motivated by the school's obligation to maintain a safe and conducive learning environment. And that's how it should be. The kids come first. This woman is evil and mentally unstable. And I would dare say possibly a low-key child predator who's trying to find a loophole to make this, a way to get her jollies off of kids. Remember, I just said that they have college professors going on TED Talks trying to normalize pedophilia, trying to normalize it. Let me know what you think in the comments, section. Let me know what you think in the comments section. For further information about this channel, look in the description box. And that's all for now. Hard Talk Radio signing off. Cheers.